All right, so Tombstone, 1993. Dude, this is one of those times where oh my God, you read this cast list and you
Oh,
just go,
yes.
holy sh! And you can't believe that this is actually a cast because it's just incredible.
Sometimes you don't recognize them as well.
Yeah,
And you're going, I know that face.
Some of these people who are leads, like famous lead actors, are only in like one scene. Literally. In this movie. It's crazy. Let me just start reading some names here. All right, we got Kurt Russell, who is amazing in this. Michael Biehn, Powers Boothe. I'm just gonna keep going. Robert Burke, Sam Elliott, Bill Paxton, Stephen Lang, Dana Delaney, Billy Zane, Michael Rooker, Jason Priestley, Thomas Hayden Church. Who else we got? Joanna Pacula, John
Billy
Tenney.
Bob.
Charlton fucking Heston is in this for a little bit.
Oh my! How the fuck did
you didn't know? Look at Craig's face. You didn't know that?
I did not.
You look shocked. He was the guy with the ranch they stayed on towards the end of the movie while they were taking care of Doc Holliday.
Do you know what? I think I should just leave now.
Hooker's ranch.
I should just leave now. I think I've lost all credibility.
No, to be fair, I actually
basically the Clark Kent of disguises. It works the same. You throw a mustache on him, anyone but Kurt Russell, and you won't know who they are.
To be fair to Craig, though, I think it is hard to spot him. So it's not. You're fine. Don't leave us. We need you, man. Don't leave us right now. We need you.
He did Baseball 2 in 1982, and then he did this. That is like, he just went fuck it in the end. He just went, I need some money.
So we got Charlton Heston, Billy Bob Thornton is in this in a very, very memorable scene, by the way. Frank fucking Stallone, which if you recognize the last name, that's that's Sylvester's brother. Harry Carey Jr., Robert Mitchum, who I mentioned him because he's the narrator at the beginning and the end, and apparently he was a very famous Western actor. I'm not
surprised they didn't use Sam Elliott because he's just got that voice. Like, I feel like they could have used him for the narration there, but I guess it wouldn't make sense for the end of it.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense with the having him.
I think it works better with Robert Mitchum. Apparently, he's a Western legend. I have no idea, but
same.
So if that's the case, it definitely works.
I'll if I ever get to show this to my next door neighbor, he absolutely loves westerns. He's a decade and a bit older than me. Loves westerns. That's all he ever. If I ever mention anything to him, he loves westerns. You know what? I would love to watch this film with him. It's just see what he thinks.
We also have Thomas Arena. If you remember, he plays Quintus in Gladiator, the very first Gladiator. So very similar name to the guy to my left. So Buck Taylor, Peter Shareko, and Paul Ben Victor, who's I am a big fan of, even though he's only a character actor. He's been a character actor for about 40 years. He plays the Spanish guy in the movie. But the funny part is he's one of those rare Americans who can speak multiple languges. He can speak Spanish, Greek, and Italian, basically the Mediterranean language. And I found out through the Wikipedia page that he's actually Jewish. Mel Gibson must have put that in there. So
there it is.
Good night, folks.
Thanks for tuning in.
And that's how you do it, folks.
Sorry. I got to keep the continuity going. And then, of course, I omitted a name because we're going to talk about this guy like probably every single fucking minute of this review, and that is Val Kilmer as Doc Holliday, which is dude. For me, it's like top 5 most memorable performances of all time.
Phenomenal.
It's incredible what this guy does. And it's not just that he's hilarious, he's also a badass. And there's also the charisma is off the charts. And there's also some just great dramatic scenes with him where it's a lot deeper than
talking about towards the end.
Yeah, well, there's also he also hints at. There's plenty of them. But
he's phenomenal in this role.
If anybody ever recommends this film to you in person, eye to eye, where you actually conversing with each other in real time. Somebody goes, "Have you ever seen Tombstone?" If you say no, oh my god. One of the first sentences is usually you got to see Val Kilmer in this movie.
Yeah.
Because as Doc Holliday, he's just absolutely incredible.
Was he a good Batman? Because I have yet to see that Batman. Was it?
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Craig? Do you think it was a good Batman?
No, I don't.
I thought he was a good Batman in a bad movie.
I'm not going to say he was bad in the film, but was he a good Batman? No.
Okay.
I thought he was actually a pretty decent Batman.
Was he a good Bruce Wayne?
He was a better Bruce Wayne than he was a Batman. I'm still not notching up higher. I'm not saying like George Clooney's better, but in the pantheon of Batmans, he's not. I don't think he's on the podium.